Yippee, yippee, yip. Awesome. Great food. It's been a while. I mean, we always get good food, and sometimes we're like, wow, that was amazing. This was... Hi, and welcome to Hungry Vegas. Today we are at a place that just opened, so there's a lot of buzz about it. One of the most popular Chinese restaurants in Las Vegas is over on Spring Mountain called China Mama. And China Mama original burned down, and so they opened up a China Mama 2. And that is in the Shanghai Plaza. And Shanghai Plaza is where we took you when we went to China Mama. We had that amazing crispy beef. The food here, everything is just awesome. Everyone loves China Mama. And guess what? Now we're at their brand new location, and it's kind of close to us. It's not too far. It's over by the Virgin Hotel, and this place is called Spring by China Mama. And the special thing about Spring is that they have these, I don't even know what they're called. What are they called? They're like wraps. Is there a special name that for them, or just wraps?
Probably has something to do with spring.
It might. Okay, so what it is you roll up the food in a wrap, and you get 8 spring wraps, and then you get to choose a meat, an egg, and a veggie. So the meat that you can choose from is you can choose from roast duck, roast pork, chicken jerky, or beef. And our waiter said that the roast duck is the most popular, so we got the roast duck. Then you get to choose a variation of scrambled egg. You can get it with scallions, bean paste, chili pepper, or truffle. Again, we asked what is the most popular, and that is scallions. So that's what we got. And then you get to choose a veggie to put in with your wrap. And you can choose stir-fried bean sprouts with vermicelli, stir-fried keltis stem, or stir-fried shredded potatoes. And I love bean sprouts, and hopefully Matt does too, because I was just like, oh, bean sprouts. And he was like, yeah, that's fine. But we also asked the waiter what he thought about that, and he said with vermicelli it's the most popular. So we just went with the very most popular way to make these wraps, and I'm so excited. It's a set menu. It's $86, and it comes with all that and a soup. So now we're going to wait for our soup. The soup is duck soup with tofu and cilantro. So we're going to try the soup, and then we're going to try these amazing wraps. So hope you enjoy coming along with us at Spring by China Mama. Let's get this going.
So spurred up is a very unique, authentic Chinese dish. We are the only ones serving in the United States. And as a Chinese, we eat a spring wrap on the first day of spring since 1,000 years ago as a tradition. And our restaurant owner has been doing this since 1992 in China. Then those spring wrap, we fresh make every single day using the old technique passed down generation by generations. Alright, so every time you pull this spring wrap, this is one pair, which means this is a 2-piece. You just gently split from the middle like this. This side is inside, this side is outside, okay? Your inside is always fixed up on the plate, which means like this. If this one would be like this, always fixed up, okay? Alright. And then your spring wrap, there's a line in the middle. You always put your meat, egg, and a veggie on one side of the line. That's how you can roll it. Okay, before I make it, let me put this on your table. It's okay, I got it. All right. So the perfect way to make spring wrap, we always put a meat, egg, veggie by that orders. This is some towels to clean your hands. So first, you always start with some meat. About a 3 slice or 4 slice. Since those two are a little bit small, I'll put 4 slice for you. So make the first one for the lady.
Thank you.
My pleasure. So after the meat, you put the egg. And just chop it a little bit, and then put the egg in there. So the egg would make it a fluffy texture. And the third one, you always put the veggie. The veggie would make it a crunchy. That's how you get a spring wrap. Has a soft texture and a crunchy texture inside. Then at the end, always with some condiments. Are you okay with all the raw scallion and the raw onions? Yes? Okay. A little bit of everything. 2 pieces of cucumber. Great. And then you always finish touch with a little bit of sauce. At the beginning, don't put too much. You can always add more. And then when you make the second one or third one, you wouldn't know how much sauce you're gonna put in there for your personal taste. And then after you close it, you just gently pull it. Try to make it tight. Try to make it tight. Then roll a little bit more. Then close from one side, and then keep rolling it. And keep rolling it. There we go. That's a perfect spring wrap. It's gonna be look like this. Okay. Let's give it to the lady first. Thank you, sir. So put it on the plate like this. There we go.
So this is really special that we got to see how to make the wrap, because it is something kind of new, and he did say that this was a perfect spring wrap. So I'm so neat to find out about the history of the spring, how it came about in the spring for Chinese people. So anyway, time to dig in. You probably would like to have some, wouldn't you?
I would love to.
Delicious.
So this is something I forgot what it's called.
Wonton and spicy Szechuan sauce.
Very delicate little wontons here. There's some chili and there's some scallion.
It's spicy, right?
There's some peanut.
Pork is inside.
It's hard to describe. It's like eating a little cloud. It's got spice, but not too spicy.
It's a little handmade wrapper. It's amazing, right?
Maybe the best wonton I've ever had.
Are you serious? Best wonton? Fabulous. Thank God for China Mama and Spring by China Mama. Good restaurants. That place was fantastic. Starting with the soup that came with the duck wraps. That soup.
I would say starting with the service.
Oh, impeccable.
We've been here once and we've been to China Mama once, right? And both places had impeccable service. Very caring, thoughtful wait staff.
The best.
Oftentimes you worry if you're trying something new that you're going to look stupid or silly. And I don't remember exactly, but I had the same feeling at China Mama as this place, where it was extremely welcoming and things were explained. And I had a couple questions, like about the chopsticks, and he explained that. And yeah, so I'd say it starts with the service. Every person that we came into contact with, the people that are doing the hiring and the training, they know what the heck they're doing.
Good job. It's always amazing. Very kind people. Exceptional service. Soup. So it came with this duck soup.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, by the way, shout out to our waiter. His name is Nuke.
Mm-hmm.
Nuke was awesome. He's the one who gave that description of everything, and he was more than happy to do it. I didn't want to make him feel weird or anything, so I didn't say anything about it when he was explaining the menu. I probably should have, because he was just like, yeah, I want everybody to know how to do this, and if you have questions, we're going to answer them for you. He was awesome. Soup, the duck soup. I could eat that soup every day for the rest of my life. The broth was, I can't explain it. It was so developed. The broth was just a taste of something like the highest. I was spoiled. I felt spoiled.
Yeah, duck soup. It's weird because when I was picking a shirt to wear, I almost wore my Fredonia shirt, which of course is a reference to the movie, Marx Brothers movie, Duck Soup.
Yes.
And we ended up having duck soup. It was excellent soup. It's my soup, and I think Jody's as well. It had one tiny little piece of duck in it. But that's fine because the broth was extremely flavorful.
And the
you could tell it was duck. It wasn't like a lot of times when you have a soup at a restaurant, the broth isn't a really strong flavor. This, a lot of times it seems like they use chicken broth. We've had that before at Japanese restaurants where, hey, here's your miso soup, and you're like, this is chicken bouillon.
Yeah, it's not miso.
You could tell from the broth that is duck, and the tofu was high quality.
Stellar. The tofu was the perfect consistency. It's just soft and flavorful. I don't know. The soup blew me away. And then we got the appetizer that we didn't go into a lot of detail about or anything because we just got it as a little appetizer, the spicy wontons. And as Matt said, is it the best you think you've ever had?
That may be the best wonton I've ever had.
It's delicious. It's amazing. If you like spicy, they are spicy. Wow. Made with such precision.
They're spicy, but my tolerance for spice is not that high, and I thought it was perfect.
It's great. Then we had the wraps, and the wraps were awesome, but the soup and the wontons really were the top hitters for me. The wraps were great. The duck was amazing. It tasted so good, especially with the cucumber and the extra things that you put on there. It was really amazing. I felt like it was a very, very fancy restaurant, but we were. It is a fancy restaurant, but not pretentious. Like you can go in wearing this and feel cool.
We were wearing t-shirts
and be treated
shorts.
like we were wanted there.
Mm-hmm.
It was great. Loved it. Loved it. Go to Spring by China Mama. Go to China Mama as well over on Spring Mountain in Chinatown. But this, gosh, thank you so much to Nuke and to the whole China Mama Spring location staff for just making our day. It was such good food. We were treated like royalty. Everybody there was, and it looks like that's just the way they do it. And wow, what a good
what a good standard to set. I mean, it's fantastic. Go check it out. Tell them Hungry Vegas sent you. Okay. All right. We'll see you next time. Bye.